Hi guys, welcome to this video. It's your boy Kunle Halagon. So the world is still currently experiencing hiking COVID cases. As we all know, the US, India and Brazil are topping the most infected countries across the globe. In fact, according to Johns Hopkins University, the US is currently experiencing highest number of daily cases, of thought to be around over 150,000 cases every day.
It's like little coronavirus bombs going off.
COVID-19 deaths have spiked to rates not seen since the summer, and that is raising alarms all across the U.S. Deaths are averaging more than 1,000 a day for 7 days now, a jump of 50% from just a month ago. The trend is heading in the wrong direction, experts say, though the number of deaths is not as high as in the spring when the pandemic first hit.
This is the 10th day in a row that we have had more than 100,000 cases. There have been nearly 11 million cases since March, and we are at a point in this crisis that public health experts feared when the pandemic began, especially after seeing dips back in June and early September.
Californians have been hit particularly hard. Only California and Texas have had a total of more than 1 million COVID-19 infections. Steve Cavan is a resident of Eureka, California.
I have 5 grandchildren. And normally we do get together, either at Thanksgiving or Christmas, but not this year because of the COVID.
In the Northeast, the region hit hardest in the early months of the pandemic. The governors of 6 states planned an emergency meeting this weekend to coordinate responses. With colder temperatures driving people indoors, the situation is expected to get much worse across the country before it gets better.
Still on COVID, John Rawlings, the former Ghanaian president and military dictator, has died of COVID at the age of 73. As we all know, Rawlings was popularly known for executing the past leaders of Ghana when he became the president of Ghana. We also know that at some point he fled to Nigeria where he sought asylum, and then he later returned to Ghana where he passed on.
Jerry Rawlings led Ghana for 2 decades, first as a military leader and then as an elected president. Born in Accra in 1947, his father was a Scottish chemist and his mother a Ghanaian national, and he became a national symbol. The former Air Force flight lieutenant got his first taste of power in 1979 when he joined other junior officers frustrated by government corruption to take control. An initial coup attempt failed and Rawlings was tried and sentenced to death. But before he could be executed, his co-plotters helped oust military leader Frederick Akufo. Their Armed Forces Revolutionary Council ran Ghana for 112 days before handing power to a civilian government. But Rawlings remained a major player, and within a year he was back in charge. As the economy struggled, he forced out President Hilla Liman in 1981, imprisoning him and dozens of other politicians. Rawlings founded the National Democratic Congress and launched a program of reforms, including setting up workers' committees inspired by Cold War superpower the Soviet Union and its ally Cuba. But the initiatives didn't improve the economy, and he soon switched to free market policies. By the 1990s, Ghana's economy was one of the best performing in Africa. In 1992, Rawlings was elected president. He went on to win a second term 4 years later. The 2 main candidates in next month's presidential election have suspended campaigning to honour the man they regard as the driving force behind the emergence of a stable democracy in Ghana.
The world has been paying tribute to him, and there has been so many reactions across the world that is he a good leader? A number of people have also said that this is what Nigeria needs. Nigeria needs this kind of leader. Let me know what you guys think in the comment section below. May his soul rest in peace. Moving on to Ethiopia. Ethiopia is on the brink of collapse. Just this week gone by, 150 people has been hacked and stabbed to death in the northern part of Ethiopia called Tigray. So a bit of background for you. In the last 30 years, the Tigrayan people has been producing the prime minister that has been leading Ethiopia. But just 2 years ago, in 2018, Abiy Ahmed has been elected as the new prime minister of Ethiopia. And as we all know, Abiy Ahmed came from Oromo, another ethnic group group in Ethiopia. And since that time, he has decided to carry out a complete overhaul of the entire Ethiopia military, where in fact, at some point, he had to release about 95% of the military because they are occupied by the Tigrayan people. He did a complete overhaul. So this led to the military themselves, the Tigrayan military, being angry at the Oromo military in the camp, that they started killing each other, they started fighting. This is where we had this massacre came. So since then, this has spread out to other towns in Tigray, where the Tigrayan people are going to kill the citizens. They are hacking them to death. About 150 Tigrayans have now been killed. In fact, a number of Ethiopians, the Tigrayans especially, have now fled the Ethiopian country for neighboring Sudan. The United Nations has stepped in. They are currently investigating this. This is crime against humanity, killing women and children and people that are innocent in the country. This is really sad. In Africa, we need to wake up. We need to stop thinking of ethnic clashes. We have heard a number of those going on, not only in Ethiopia, but other part of Africa as well. What is known as ethnocentrism, seeing one culture as being superior to another. You should not see your culture as being superior to another. In Nigeria, for instance, we have Yorubas, Igbos, Hausas, and other ethnic groups as well. We should see ourselves as one. We should be able to live together as one Nigeria, one people, and we grow together in the country. Also, other part of Africa, we should not let religion divide us or ethnic clashes divide us. This is really, really sad. We need to start thinking. This is 21st century, where we need to think of how we improve our ways of living, a good economy, improve the ways of living for everyone that are in this continent, but rather focusing on ethnic clashes. Abiy Ahmed, the current Prime Minister of Ethiopia, is currently investigating this, and alongside United Nations, we hope they will come to a conclusion and bring the perpetrators to justice as soon as possible. We pray that the souls of those that has been killed in Ethiopia rest in peace. Moving on to money transfer update. For the first time in 6 weeks, Azimo is currently topping our table for this week. They are currently 583 naira to £1. This is what we are looking for. We are looking for competition. This will help the market to improve. The customers can get better deal rather than stuck with one. So as we can see, Azimo, in terms of euro, they are currently 525 naira to €1. Azimo is not currently available in the United States of America, so they don't have a dollar at the moment. So number 2 on our table for this week is transfer. Transfer is currently 580 naira to £1. Also, we can see Rewire, Remitly, and all the way to 10th on our table, which is MoneyGram. So we bring this money transfer update to our viewers every week so that they can take a decision on which of this money transfer company is best to use with the best rate every week, so that when they send money to their loved ones, they can get the best rate across to them. Feel free to share this video with your loved ones. We hope it has helped someone for this week. Moving on to update on Kunle Ologun Foundation. So the Kunle Ologun Foundation competition has gotten underway on Saturday, the 14th of November, as we have been anticipating. It has been a successful day one hosting the event. A number of positive feedbacks from the organizers and the fans that attended on Saturday, the 14th of November. You can see some of those clips that we are showing you here. So the opening ceremony started around 12 noon, and then the first kickoff match was 2 p.m. and also the second game was 4 p.m. In terms of result for you, we can see that Zone B played the first game at 2 p.m. They played Zone F, and they managed to beat Zone F 3-2. The second game that we have here is between Zone D, which is my zone, and Zone C. Unfortunately, we got beaten. Zone D had 0 and Zone C had 3 goals. So I got a number of calls after that game from some of our players and the coaches. They said so many things to me. I said, okay, they should prepare for the next game. It's coming the next weekend. They have the chance to overturn this result. We are happy with it. We are moving on with it. Most importantly, we want a successful hosting. I told every one of them they should enjoy themselves. It's not a do or die affair. We should go and enjoy ourselves. If we don't win it this year, we can win it next year. So in terms of the fixtures for the Sunday game, we can see that the 2 matches that are scheduled to take place on Sunday, we will continue to bring this update to you every week as we progress. Just to let you know, we have hired a professional media company to cover this event, and in fact, they are using drone to capture capture this in terms of helicopter view so that we can have overview of all of the goals. So also we have decided that, okay, we will cut the clips for each matches in terms of highlight into about 10-15 minutes clips, and we will upload it on the K90 channel for all our viewers. So stay tuned for those as we progress till semi-final, final. So we are happy that the day one has been successful, and we look forward to the subsequent days in the tournament. We hope it will be a successful hosting. So moving on to our inspirational quote for this week. Sometimes later becomes never. Do it now. What is it that you have been thinking of, you have been pondering over, you have been pregnant of, that you want to do, that you've been postponing, moving to another day? Please get started. Do it now. We wish you the very best. If you have not subscribed to K90 channel on YouTube, please kindly do so. Also, please don't forget to follow me on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram. Thank you so much for watching this episode, and bye for now.